Hello everyone. In today's video we are going to look at graphing linear functions. A linear function is a straight line graph. A linear equation is the exact same thing as a linear function. It has a straight line graph and it is an x to the power of 1. It also has a slope, which will be your first value, which is in red on the screen, and then you have the y-intercept, which is the blue value on the screen. The slope-intercept form is when we write an equation as y equals mx plus b, and that is how we've been writing them all along. On the graph, on the picture that we have, this blue line here represents your straight line graph. The rest of the information we will cover at a later stage. All that you need to know is that we are now going to draw lines instead of just plotting points. Our first question tells us to graph a linear function 2x plus 1. How do we go about doing this? We are going to do exactly what we've been doing before with regards to plotting points. So we start with our table. We're going to calculate the value for y, and then we're going to plot the points. So I'm going to start by substituting the value for x in the table, and then I'm going to calculate it. So I start by saying 2 times minus 1 plus 1 equals minus 2 plus 1, which equals to minus 1. 2 times 0 plus 1 equals 0 plus 1, which equals to 1. 2 times 1 plus 1 equals 2 plus 1, which equals to 3. My y values are minus 1, 1, and 3. My xy coordinates are going to be minus 1, 0, positive 1, and 1, 3. Now I'm going to graph it on the coordinate plane. Minus 1, 0, positive 1, 1, 3. So far this is exactly what we've been doing before, so nothing new. The new part where it comes to the linear graph is when you're going to take your ruler. You're going to place it on the graph. Make sure all 3 dots are on the ruler line, and you are going to draw a straight line, and this line is your linear equation. Question 2, graph 2x minus 3. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our table. So 2 times minus 1 minus 3 equals minus 2 minus 3 equals minus 5. 2 times 0 minus 3 equals 0 minus 3 equals minus 3. 2 times 1 minus 3 equals 2 minus 3 equals minus 1. My values for y coordinates are going to be negative 5, negative 3, negative 1. Ordered pairs, minus 1, 5, 0 minus 3, 1 minus 1. Now I'm plotting my points. Minus 1 minus 5, 0 minus 3, and 1 minus 1. My next step is to take my ruler. I place all 3 points along the lunar line, and I can draw a straight line, my linear equation. Third example, negative 3x plus 1, that's to the table, minus 3 times minus 1 plus 1 equals positive 3 plus 1, which equals to 4. Minus 3 times 0 plus 1 equals 0 plus 1 equals to 1. Minus 3 times 1 plus 1 equals to minus 3 plus 1, which equals to minus 2. Y values are 4, 1, and minus 2. XY values, now I plot it. Minus 1, positive 4, 0, positive 1, 1, negative 2. Take my ruler, align all 3 dots, and I have a straight line graph. Guided practice. Exactly what we've been doing all along. You are going to pause the video, do it by yourself, and then come back and check your answers against mine. And that is our linear graph. Notice that our y-intercept, where your graph cuts the y-axis, is when y equals 3, and our x-intercept is almost when y equals negative 3. Y equals 2x minus 2. This is your answer for equation number 2, 2x minus 2. This is your x-intercept, which is when x is 1, and your y-intercept is when y is minus 2. Y equals negative x, negative 2. This is independent practice. So at this point, we will be doing this in the classroom, and you need to be able to do this by yourself. I hope you understood what we did. Best of luck. Thank you.